haven't even played yet.
I know.
Hello, everybody. We're back.
Hello, Dr. Nick.
So Signe's having a wonderful dream in a kind of dark, shadowy place, and a voice from behind her has just called out.
It's Bob from accounting.
You know that might be better.
He wants you to account for yourself.
If I turn around, do I see anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
okay,
gonna tell you who, but yeah.
So there is a silver-haired woman standing behind you. She's probably about your age. You can tell that she is like you.
Racist.
Who are you?
Ah, yes. Kindred spirit, who's found you in a dark place.
I mean, literally, we're in a very shadowy place, yes.
I know. Isn't it interesting? You have such
No,
an
it's
interesting
fucking
mind.
You know, this is, like, not exactly what I was having planned. What are you doing here? Who are you? What's happening?
It seems as though we are both here.
Well,
This-
no shit.
I mean, in the strange realm of physical bodies. And something about us has connected us together. Or at least allowed us to be connected together. You have such interesting memories.
I wouldn't call them interesting. You still didn't answer who you are.
Oh. That's a tough one to describe. Perhaps for another night. I'm sure we'll talk again. She's gonna kind of come over to you and give you a very large hug and say, like, so glad I found someone that could be a kindred spirit. And you'll wake up.
Can I have insight check before this?
Sure. You can insight that as being said.
I am so mad she didn't say red.
Red!
As she was hugging you.
Yeah, just judging, it's hard to read this person. Because also, it feels very dreamlike anyway. And if you didn't remember it as vividly as you did, and it didn't feel as real as it did, and like you feel like someone has just like given you a large hug, you do note that she was, rather than warm to the touch, kind of cold to the touch. Not like deathly chill, just kind of creepy.
I mean, the whole fucking thing's creepy, so yeah, chill. Alright, cool.
Now, going back in time a little bit, we have the evening of Chance and Zach.
How do you like the Pontiac?
The beautiful steed.
Yes, it has a nice earthy, leathery taste to it.
Wait, are you eating the steed?
You're eating the horse?
No, the Pontiac.
I take it
wish to
Percy's. Yes, I'm taking it Percy's out of.
Yes,
The room.
he has studies before he goes to bed. He's up in his room.
I wanted to bring up something. Percy asked me a question the other day. He asked if it was okay if he referred to me as his uncle.
Are you really?
I said that is fine. He reminds me of someone you see him starting to fiddle around in his pocket for a minute. Someone I lost during the war. My brother. He was around Percy's age when I lost track of him during a raid. I never found out what happened to him. Unfortunately, the only thing I have left, he pulls it out of his pocket and opens his hand, is this ring. It was originally our mother's. And he cherished it. He kept it. And as he was torn away from me, this is all I was able to remain of him. I don't know if he survived it. I've been looking for him ever since.
May I see the ring, please?
I'll hold it out.
Does it have any type of markings on it? Any type of something that?
It's just like a
house.
No, it's just a plain. My family was not wealthy of any means.
That's a tragic tale. I'm sorry to hear that, Chance.
That's why I hate those creatures so much.
I understand. I lost all of my family as well. I'm just sorry that your brother wasn't able to reach an older age.
As I said, I don't know if he survived or not. I know sometimes those creatures kept slaves for work. My brother was rather smart for his age, as is Percy. That's why I respect the boy.
Have you told this to anybody else?
I don't open up very easily, if you haven't noticed.
Well, we do have a master grave tender. He might know how to find out if he moved on or if he's still around.
True. It's not something I'm not saying he's not. It's just not easy to talk about. Honestly, you're the only person I've ever told this story to. And
I appreciate it. I really do.
well, you've proven yourself in battle in this world and the last. And you've proven yourself a loyal friend. And I figured you deserve this, since I did overhear some of your conversation with your lady.
Yeah. Zach will stand up and he'll walk over to like this small little jewelry chest and he'll open it up and take something out of it and turn around and hold his hand out, and you'll see 2 signet rings. And he'll say, I was sworn to protect them. They were like brothers to me. We were raised together. And I failed them. All we can do is try to make it worth it. I don't know if we can, but that's what I try to do.
Protecting this city and making it thrive will.
Yeah, I agree. And you'll see him put the rings away. Like, he doesn't like holding them. He puts them away. He goes, but why would Percy ask if he could call you an uncle?
I'm not sure. The boy and I have been training together for a while now. Has nothing similar come up between you two?
I mean, he's a good kid, and he's strong. I think he'll make a wonderful knight. And I'll look around, and I'll say, and if he does ever make it to a point in his training that I am confident in him to be on his own, I was planning on adding him into my house, adopting him. But I wouldn't be his father. We're not blood related. We would just be family. Does that make sense? Or am I being weird?
I understand what you're saying, but in these times, sometimes you choose your family, sometimes you choose your children. Just because you're not of the same blood does not mean you can't be his father.
Yeah, you have a great point. And you notice he looks back at the jewelry box again, and then shakes his head and he's like, yeah, you have a great point. I'm a fool. I should have saw it earlier. He's a young kid that has nothing. Of course he's gonna try to reach out and grab anything he can.
None of us have much left other than each other at this point.
I don't know if I could be a father.
You're wiser than you think you are. And you're a strong
I'm really
leader.
not. My ability is really low. I don't know. I have I think tomorrow, maybe early in the morning, instead of my normal routines, me and you should go see Master Ulfgar, and we can ask him about your brother if you want. I'll go with you.
I appreciate that. The only thing I will say, though, if you do decide to take on the duties of being his father, learn to have fun as well. We don't have, who knows how much time any of us have in this world.
Yeah.
Court
that's the
and
problem.
matters are one thing, but when you're outside the eyes of the court, enjoy yourself. That was my point when you had your date. Or courtship,
It
or
wasn't a
whatever
date.
you want.
It wasn't a date, okay?
That's not what her dress said.
We're courting. It's not a date. She's a good woman. But anyways, in the morning, he's backpedaling really fast.
Yeah.
In the morning, I'll come to you. Just remember, Chance, and he'll turn and walk away. I wake up early. And I'll head upstairs.
You just see Chance raise the glass to that, down it, and pour a second one.
Yeah, Zach left like almost full glass, just sitting there.
Yeah,
like
I
a
figured.
snooty rich person, just whatever.
Oh, and Chance is not too proud to finish it off.
Okay, so is that everything?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to cover.
And then bad dream.
Yep. And in the morning, I guess the two of you will awaken and head to meet early, and head to meet with Ulfgar and incidentally Grits, who was staying there. But
Is Grits actually in the tomb, or is she like there's like an empty tomb to the next? So she's just like,
she'll stay wherever. She doesn't care.
I mean, there
Like-
were the empty tombs were taken up by Ulfgar. The rest of the tombs are technically occupied.
all right.
I'm pretty sure she just like crashed out on the couch again.
Yeah, I'll just throw down a bedroll if I have to and be like, well, my corner right here. It awaits.
Are you
If
like
you
a dog?
don't-
Do you like do 3 spins? And you're like, okay.
4, thank you very much. 1 for each
If-
cardinal direction. I have to make sure my compass is aligned.
If you don't mind the most awkward night of your life, Ulfgar does not mind sharing the bed. He just has no idea.
Grits is the
Even
big
what-
spoon in this case because she's the
No,
top.
even what like someone staying the night is like.
Oh my god, is
Honestly-
it like the sleepover thing? Are you asleep yet? I'm not.
No. Do you want to swap
You-
ghost stories? Let's swap ghost stories.
My shadow kind of looks
I
like
think
Every
you
day
really
of my
like
life.
ghost stories.
And Pinky interrupts. I'm trying to rest in peace.
Okay, first of all, Pinky is
I
a
know.
girl.
I
Second of all,
know.
they can't talk.
I know. Okay,
I just
interrupts
like
with
how
a
the
piece,
come in
interrupts with a
and stand
piece of
at the door.
paper.
Yeah, no, a chalkboard with like scratch marks.
I love the idea. Pinky just walks in, looks at them from the doorway.
Shakes a finger, and then walks back out.
All right,
I mean,
so
I
we
think
now.
you did say you were naked earlier, so when we were talking about clothes.
Let's be clear. Ulfgar is definitely a cuddler. He's so tough and hard on the outside, and he's like,
Oh,
he's,
yeah.
He's 1,000% a cuddler. It's just he's never cuddled, so he doesn't know what to do.
oh, you get that
Like
awkward,
awkward.
like, where do I?
He would fully accept being the little spoon.
There we go. That's right.
Drunk Grits doesn't. I mean, she doesn't have boundaries, so.
Scary.
All right.
Uh,
Got a couple in the work right here, guys. You see it first.
oh no.
He's like, what have I got?
Hey, if
myself
I'm
into?
getting a son, you can get a wife, okay? So.
Whoa! We said nothing about marriage here.
All right, girlfriend,
Whoa.
whatever.
It's
I
just a
mean,
booty call.
with enough
That's what I did.
alcohol.
We're out of. Well, I mean, I did marry a fox person in the last game, so anything's possible.
Why I gnome
Alright.
romanced you on your wedding night.
Oh.
I mean, the
Alright.
two of you didn't spend time in a bathroom together.
We did.
I
Also-
knocked
Good
on the door.
times.
Ulfgar also 100% woke up like at least an hour before you and was too nervous to move.
Like laying there, like awkwardly, and I'm like drooling on you. Yeah.
I
Exactly.
just put like 5 gold on the counter and like leave.
Pinky will open the door, by the way.
Oh, Pinky, it's nice to see you. You look lovely. I'm assuming she's wearing her dress. Like.
Oh, this one is a nice floral yellow pattern.
Ooh.
Oh, it looks very lovely. It reminds me of something my mother used to wear.
She gives a little curtsy.
I do a bow. May I speak with Master Ulfgar?
Like waves you over.
I'm gonna look at my.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at Pinky. And go. Where's Grits?
You guys hear snoring loudly from the other room, probably.
She
You see two
is
heads
like
slowly peeking
about to
over.
write something. Then, like, oh yeah, you guys won't know, and just slightly pushes open the door.
Look in and. Ulfgar.
Yeah.
Underneath me.
Rough night.
What do I do?
About
slide
what?
out. Just slide out. Like go to
Uh,
the edge and then fall off the bed.
All right, here comes a stealth check.
It's not sleight of hand. No.
That was you earlier in the night. But it's... Hey!
That's the first good stealth check he's rolled.
Well, every other time I've had disadvantage.
Yeah, he's not wearing his armor right now.
I'd hope not.
Oh.
Slide. Crawl, 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 crawl.
Close the door.
Hi.
Still snoring, by
that's-
the way.
That's interesting.
I've
Master Ulfgar.
never cuddled. I have no. What is the etiquette?
That's not. Let's not get. We.
I'll give you the rundown later.
Thank you. Let's back away from the door a little so that we could speak. We came here on a personal matter.
Yes. What is?
Would just like a chance.
I'm gonna reach in my pocket. I'm gonna go. I'm wondering if you can tell me if someone had passed.
I can attempt to. I can search my book or try to attempt my god, but all attempts at that have been very unsuccessful.
Well, I don't know if he would be in your book. This happened far from this city.
Well, I wasn't originally in here. I have traveled a bit.
I don't know, would a memento of the person help at all if you do have to go to a Dracod?
It could, yes. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Looking up spells real quick. Oh.
Is that the intel room again?
That's me, like, well, going in and then like grabbing the supplies and the book.
Dropping the book?
Okay.
Let's see.
Disadvantage makes sense in the big old book.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll roll perception with disadvantage.
All right. I mean, I rolled
I
a
don't think you
nat
can
one.
get that unless you made it with wisdom.
But I might get close. It would only be a 4 if I hit a nat 1.
Only a 4.
Only a 4.
No, it wakes you. There's a thumping noise as like the book falls over. It's very loud.
Scramble.
Scrolls down door.
It's 80 pounds, so
Yeah. You dropped the person.
Yeah.
essentially.
I'd probably just roll over, kind of. Is it time to go already?
He is frozen.
Wiping drool off, and you know.
Is everything okay in there?
The quickest you've probably ever seen him move. He just scoops
Darts
up
out the
and
door.
goes.
I'll be out in a few. I gotta clean up.
Oh, she woke up. Is that okay, Chance?
It'll be fine.
I can distract her. I can take her somewhere
No.
else if you...
No. We're all in this together.
Name.
Broderick Williams.
Boom. Flip. Hey, Tantus.
Nope.
All right. I don't see him in my pages. I did not tend to him. I will attempt, though, to see. Item of his, please.
I'll hand over the ring. It was our mother's originally, but he cherished it greatly after her passing.
So I get out sacred wine that I made myself. Yay! Bone ash, and just kind of make a little paste out of it and write out his name on the chalkboard. And using the ring as a focus, try to see if he has been passed past my god.
Okay. Sure. You attempt to feel, and as far as you can tell, no. But I do have to say, it continues to be that the connection you have with your god here is weak. Like, the barrier of this place, the planar barrier, definitely makes it hard to contact your deity. You can feel it, and you feel like you can. The reason why you can feel it is because there is still a connection to death. But there's something always unusual you felt about death in this place. It's not how it should be.
So, basically, probably 60-40 chance instead of straight 50-50
Yeah.
from before.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, contact with him has been iffy at best. I can say that it's less likely that he died, but I can give you no guarantees here. Maybe when I'm stronger.
Well, if he hasn't passed, he may have been brought to this world. I guess my search won't be done yet.
As I said, I'm not sure if he has or not, but
We have
It's-
found one camp of goblins. Maybe we'll find more.
And we still didn't see everything in that place.
It's true. Chance, if you want to go back, when we're done with this dragon thing, I'd go with you.
Maybe at some point. Let's focus on what we need to first. Let's survive the day. And we'll see what the future holds.
by the way, Pinky will bring you a damp towel to clean yourself up with.
I was gonna
I-
use
I-
the bed sheets.
There's a reason she's bringing you.
I hope they're not
damp
damp.
towel.
I hope the bed sheets aren't damp.
They are now after me. I drew a lot for a little person, just saying.
Like you're a teenager who just got braces.
Oh, I remember those days.
But do you need a dental plan?
Yep.
No, you just go to the barber.
Oh, okay. Alright, as the rest of the morning passes, Signe awakens, of course, after her disturbing dream, with one final thing that kind of echoes in your mind, that you didn't, until you were awake, you didn't realize that she did whisper something else in your ear. Just call me Zay.
Okay, well, I want to go talk to the priest dude that's been helping me out.
Sure. The father.
I see how
Yeah.
it is.
Hey, we came to you. We came to you, Ulfgar. Just saying.
Of course, it's still early in the morning, so he hasn't had any kind of sermons. He's just, doing some work around the chapel, as he normally does. It seems like he's preparing for the sermons he'll be giving today. Signe, is everything alright?
That's what I'm not sure about. Can we talk somewhere privately?
Yes. Why don't we go to my office? And I'll take you back to his office.
I'm just gonna hand him my journal, which has pictures of all of the dreams, notes on everything.
Mm-hmm.
And just be like, I don't know what's happening to me.
He's going to think about this for a moment.
He's gonna make himself a check.
There's a few things that could come to mind that would have caused this. You say these are not memories or anything. These are vivid dreams that almost seem real.
Sometimes I think they're memories of someone else. They're not mine, though.
Well, that might be one of the cases. I can think of only a few things that may be occurring with you. From my experience with you, this would be a new problem, and maybe the stress of it has caused a new break in your mind. That is one possible problem, but if that was true, we would probably see more effects than what we've seen with you before. Still a possibility. Another possibility is yes, you have somehow connected to someone else's mind. Either through magic or some other means, you are connected to someone, and maybe seeing their memories and grasping them. And the last I can think of is perhaps, rarely, but sometimes I've heard of souls, rather than going to the afterlife, coming back in another body. Maybe your soul did that before, and you are connecting with that. I don't know which of these is true, but I can see about giving you something to help with some sleep. I don't know if it will help with the dreams. But if it is one of the other two problems, it is beyond my expertise to change those. I'm not experienced with reincarnation, and it is not something that is normal.
Is there anyone in town that is?
I do not know. The court wizard may have some knowledge, a book about this sort of thing, but I doubt he would know more than I myself. Some of the old religious texts might have something, but those are... I could look through them for you, see if I could do some research. As for if you are connected to someone else through magic or some other means, if it's through dreams, that is harder to detect. They say that dreams connect up to another plane of our existence. Maybe you have a connection on that level of us all. I can research the one, give you some herbal medicines for the other problem that might be able to help. But the third one, that is... You would need to talk to someone or something that would be an expert of dreams. And I do not know of anyone in this town that is.
Well, I will definitely take anything to help me sleep.
Okay, just stop back towards the end of the day and I shall have some concoctions made for you.
Thank you so much for your help, and I'm sorry to burden you with all this.
No. These are strange things that have been happening to you. Strange imagery. Violent imagery.
Do you recognize any of the pictures? Grits and Ulfgar recognized the crown. They said it was the Dwarf King.
That one bit of information changes things a little bit. Have you ever encountered the crown of the Dwarf King?
Not that I know.
So, the chances are that there's something else at play here. If it had been something less specific, if it was just a random crown, I would have dismissed it a lot more as maybe it could be something related to just bad nightmares or a new problem. But if it's something that the chances of you having seen it before are very small, then it might be one of the other two. Nonetheless.
I have one more question. Do you think... Whoever talked to me in my dreams, she said that I had very odd memories. Do you think we could be seeing each other's memories?
If it is a connection like that, then perhaps it is true. It could be happening. That maybe if you're seeing these terrible images that she would have encountered in her life, maybe you are sharing memories with her.
Well, that's not good considering some of the stuff that I've seen.
It could also be that if it is a past life that you are connecting with, it knows everything you know, in a way. It would be you.
Well, Thank you for your help, Father. I'm gonna go try and forget any of this is happening for a little while. I'll be back to get whatever you can give me to knock me the fuck out.
All right.
And yeah, then I'm gonna leave and go try and find the party.
Sure. You would easily know where to find Ulfgar.
The party.
Right around the corner.
Ulfgar would be
party,
close
party,
by.
party.
He probably would have been the easiest to find right away. And everybody will be
We're all
there.
with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're having a morning party without any of the partying.
I'm having a party.
Ulfgar is not making eye contact with Fritz.
Aww. Did I big spoon too hard?
Imagine that puppy that has been abused a little bit before, and you just bring him home, and he's kind of terrified of the new
Why are you
territory.
going to puppy?
Right?
Because Ulfgar's a little puppy. He's adorable, damn you.
Goes straight to like the saddest imagery.
Right? A little puppy.
He's had almost no social interaction his entire life, other than skeletons, and now suddenly there are people over, and another dwarf cuddled him. He
Horse cuddled.
he doesn't know anything. What's that about?
That's about how good I'm covering the fact that I'm freaked the fuck out.
I don't get it. It smells like sex in here.
Whoa.
No,
No.
it does not.
And
Just to be
candy.
clear.
I
Oh,
know
I
it's
totally
like
know
you,
you're
like
high.
Red Pinky.
Chance knows all.
I know everyone's secrets.
So does Ulfgar. He beat you even without an at 20, but still.
But both of
Okar's passive would just see it. He's like, oh.
both of you
Yeah.
kind of are like,
Yeah.
can sense that there's something off with Signe.
But at the same time, I'm like, there's always something off with Signe.
You look good, Sydney. Zach is like,
You look good."
good.
I have dark bags under my eyes.
Well, you can perceive me if you want. You can probably tell that there's something going on with me right now.
All of you have so many problems, and that's
We have
probably
so
why
many
I fit in.
What?
Hmm.
What?
Ulfgar
Why?
I
actually
have
said
no
that.
idea.
Probably not. Here, let's see.
All right. He's
We're all
right.
just trying to figure each other out.
All right, Ulfgar's right. We're gonna fight
Nope.
together. We're gonna almost die with each other. We should at least be honest. A couple days ago, I found out I wasn't human.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, well, I found out about you too. I didn't know that either. I thought you were just cursed like me. But it turns out it's something to do with my lineage and some kind of elemental force. And it just happened to pick me.
Connection to the earth.
Yeah, that's what the crazy old bat said.
Well, that would explain you going stony.
Yeah,
I thought we
there's
didn't
always
do
something
drugs
else that
here.
we do.
Not the Sunday game.
Well, we tried, but Tantus knocked down those people, man. We were the hippies.
Goddamn hippies. God, my lord.
And you made Rufus the mature and annoyed adult.
And
Poor
about
Rufus. We were just like handing them back.
in about a week of spending time with you all, I've had more social interaction than every other year combined.
You need to get out more.
Welcome to the having a family.
So wait, we're just sharing like things.
Apparently.
You don't have to, but we're gonna fight a dragon.
So
We're gonna
I
hide
do have
from
a
each other.
quick question. Did any of you give weird looks to Grits when she came out of the room?
Oh, I
I
was
wasn't
smiling
looking
ear to
at you.
ear.
I know you
Zach
didn't.
thinks-
I would have been
Zach
smiling
thinks you
ear
guys
to
had
ear.
sex.
Rufus, Chance made it very obvious that he thought you guys did it.
Okay. All right. If we're sharing things, nothing happened. We just cuddled. I was the big spoon. By the way, you're a very nice little spoon. You're very squishy.
Well, when he doesn't have his armor on, you see the armor he wears?
Yeah, I noticed.
It's like standing on its own in the corner.
Yeah, basically. No, it's not standing in the corner. It's crumpled on the floor. No.
Okay. I just look at Sydney. Peer pressure.
I mean, Grits is the only one that doesn't know. Drop the disguise. Pure white skin. Very pale hair. Black eyes that look very star-like.
I'd probably look between you, and then pale Ulfgar, and then back to you, and then back to Ulfgar. She's giving you a run for your money, man.
So
It's
is that
not even half of it. You should see her when she gets mad. Like, stuff comes out of her. It's weird.
So I'm just
you
curious.
can see, like, burned scars underneath her eyes and around her mouth, too.
I'm just curious. Is the other version of you a disguise then?
Yes, usually. Last time I revealed myself to people, I almost died. Ran my family out of town.
Okay, I've seen you go that way. I just didn't know if that was
So
natural
I always thought
or
that's what you looked before. Because I thought you were cursed like me.
No, I was born this way.
How many days is it to the swamp?
1.5, 2, if we take our time.
Then I can afford to show you. Pinky, Blinky, Slinky, Ted. I'll call you back in a moment. And they just crumple to the floor, and Ulfgar's skin gets color to it, and he doesn't look nearly as frail. And he stands up straighter. And his hair actually turns like a dark brown.
Do you do the whole thing?
Stab you.
He's just stretching out like.
It actually just blows in the wind, like. But there's no reason.
Because you're in a crypt still.
Hey, it
can
still
be
does
framed in
it.
a
That's the
crypt.
weird thing.
I'm guessing having them
I've played
around
Skyrim.
takes it out on you?
There's quite a bit of effort involved, yeah.
Oh, I never realized your magic took from you. I'm sorry.
It's part of a deal. You can't take without giving, so.
Well, I feel a little less messed up today.
We're all
Well, obvious.
fucked up.
All I have is a brother that may be alive or dead. I unfortunately don't know. That I've been searching for. I do thank you again, Ulfgar, for trying.
I'm sorry I couldn't be more helpful. Perhaps in the future.
You know, Orn has a lot of reports from the old battles. Maybe we can ask him if there's any casualty lists.
It's a possibility.
I do remember the town we were in when I lost him.
We could ask. Just, have you met Orn yet?
I've seen him around. I don't think we've ever been formally introduced.
He's
Well,
rather
he-
pleasant, I think.
But yes, he's absolutely pleasant. Just understand this. He knows more about you than you've ever told us. That's his job. So don't try to lie to him. If you don't wish to tell him, just tell him that. Okay?
Fair enough.
And try not to say anything about me. One of my old companions had a deal with me. He knows nothing.
I wouldn't talk about any of your secrets with anyone.
Good, because you'd get a dagger in your shoulder.
Okay, about that. You can't do that in public, Sydney. That I'm a noble, and the guards, luckily, I don't know what they were thinking, but luckily they didn't react.
I can just
I don't
transform.
want-
I know how to do this. Trust me.
If you want to punch me, just tell me and I'll let you punch me. We'll just go into an alley. Like, you don't have to do it in the middle of a square, okay?
I would break my fist on your jaw. I'd rather stab you in the
He
back.
flexes a little bit. Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
I can show you where to hit him where you wouldn't get hurt.
I can show you several parts of both human and Genasi anatomy where if you strike them, it's not anywhere that you'll ever need, probably. It will cause tremendous pain without causing any serious harm.
All right, so about the dragon.
Oh, we need to go shopping, don't we?
Yes.
Yes. Shopping.
Yes.
I should probably bring them back.
If you want, I can put them in the bag and you can bring them in the morning. But I think they enjoy their time of free will.
They really do. No, it takes a minute. You guys go ahead, we'll catch up.
So, quick question before we go walking out.
Sure.
And I'd be looking between like all of them. Chance, you look normal. This is how you always look. You don't look any other ways, right?
I look hungover sometimes. That's about
Well, I mean, you don't. You
I've
don't.
seen that. I've seen that.
I've seen that multiple times.
I mean,
You're
there
like,
was a
okay.
point in my life I didn't have all these scars.
But I mean, you don't transform. You're not constantly wearing any kind of.
As far as I know, I'm as human as it gets.
Okay. I mean, just full disclosure, guys. This is how I look. I'm sorry you're stuck with it. Like, that's it. Clothes and all. And looking to Chance as she says that, because her clothes are probably, like, they're not dirty, but they're definitely not clean. They're disheveled. Because she's just like, whatever.
Chances probably aren't either unless they got laundered at his house.
They would have been
Zach's house.
laundered.
I was gonna say
Okay.
they would have been pressed and everything.
I literally have a
But
servant
Chance actually, for once in
maintaining the
his
state.
life, Chance for once in his life actually looks clean and fresh.
Grits, if you check your spare clothes, they will be laundered.
Oh, okay.
Pinky.
Pinky.
Actually,
I
Is,
have
how
three
big is
servants.
Pinky? Like, is Pinky a normal size human size, or is she dwarf size?
Normal
Like,
human size.
Could her clothes fit me? Because that dress is super cute.
I'm sure we could make one for you.
That'd be
Zach is
cool.
like tilting his head towards Chance, is like, let's go.
Hey, we're going shopping, alright? This counts as shopping. Like,
I'm gonna wait behind real quick while Ulfgar's doing his shit.
You're gonna watch this?
No, I want to ask Ulfgar a question.
Oh, okay.
Waddle out.
Private. We'll start heading out.
Well, Chance, can you go and see if Lady Thatch is up there? Oh, I'll wait here.
He looks at you, he goes, I'll tell her you're looking for. And starts walking away.
Dude,
Ulfgar,
Yes.
you looked for someone for Chance. Could you look for a few people for me in your book?
I see no reason why not.
It's a long shot. I watched them die, but it could be they just were consumed. Brynjar, Ylva, Einar, Ingrid, Wintergreed.
I assume those were multiple names of all winter.
Yes.
Okay. I don't know with nobles sometimes. Flip. Do I find them?
What was the full list again?
Brynjar, Ylva, Einar, and Ingrid.
3 of them are on there, but Ylva is not.
No. I seem to be missing Ylva. I don't know if she particularly wasn't under me or what happened exactly.
Happened to me.
That made Mads actually smile. Like,
No, it's like making me very concerned. Okay, you probably don't notice anything.
You hold
Unless
your
you,
horses.
roll your shit.
I
forgot you have like a 27 or some shit.
have +8.
You same diff.
Duh!
Yeah,
Oh.
you don't notice.
that's battles right there of the. You spend like 5 minutes. He's looking at you, analyzing everything, and she's like.
So everyone in your book, like, is there a chance that they're dead anyway if they're not there?
There is, of course. I only write down people that I have personally looked after or have talked within the after areas.
So there's no reason to hope.
I could send word out to my brothers and ask for records of their books, of course.
Could you do that?
Yes, I'll have... Well, I'm going to tell you that there's no way Orn isn't going to know.
I don't care at this point. If my mother is alive, I want to find her.
Then I will talk to him directly, as that is the most expedient method.
It's only a matter of time before Orin found out about my shit anyway. Thank you, Ulfgar. Seriously.
Of course, and I have a very strong guess that you do not want to be here when I...
Oh, absolutely not. I'm gonna go start finding shit that we need to kill a dragon, because apparently that's what we're doing now.
Well, I'll see you all in a couple minutes.
Okay. We'll take our...
All of my third spell slots.
And we'll take our second break here. Before Chance goes and tries to find a certain lady. And then you go shopping.
Well, on the way, I'm also going to try to see if I can get someone to deliver flowers to her as well.
Why? Why are you doing this to me?
He's trying to help.
You got
He's
to
a lifelong
kiss me,
bachelor.
girl. Woo,
He
woo.
is.
He's the Sebastian to your Ariel.
You are definitely Ariel.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la, don't be shy.
Touch her thigh and kiss me, girl.
Oh, wow. Anyway, you use the restroom, get a snack, go ahead and do that. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. So, see you in a second, folks.